Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting one of the projects that I previously mentioned, and that is to follow this how-to to make a wallpaper dresser. So what I'm planning on making over is actually a nightstand that we use as a side table in our living room, and I'm going to show you. So here's the sleeping baby. Hi, sweetie. But here's the nightstand. So there's nothing wrong with it. I really like the color, but I just saw this tutorial in this magazine and I wanted to give it a go. So that is my plan to make it over. And it's just got the one drawer full of our candle stuff. So yeah. Okay, so this is what I've purchased so far. So here is my wallpaper right here. Here is a wallpaper smoothing tool and a container of wallpaper adhesive. Let me show you the wallpaper I chose to use for this project. It's this light white and gray floral pattern. That's what I chose to go with. It says it is textured, but I'm not too worried about that because it's mainly going on the sides of the nightstand, so it's not like it's going to be on top and be annoying to have a texture. This package says that it's 56 square feet, so I think that'll be enough to cover the parts I'm going to use it on, and it was only $5, so that's a really awesome deal, and I was really happy I found it. And then let me show you the rest of the stuff that I bought. Okay, so then from Home Depot, I purchased a drop cloth. This is just a 9 by 12 foot drop cloth because I don't need too much area to work in. And then I ordered a new drawer pull because I want to replace the one that we have. I don't think it'll match the color scheme very well. And then I have a paint roller tray, a roll of painter's tape, and my paint. So I went with this bluish color. It's blue, but it's got a little bit of a gray tint to it. It's kind of hard to see, but I think that'll work really well and it'll look really nice. What I did do is I ordered it in matte because it is going on a piece of furniture, so I don't really care if it's shiny at all. And I got the 8-ounce sample size, which I figured if I do need more, I can always buy another sample container of it, but that only cost me $3.27. So I thought that was a really good deal. And I think that is everything that I purchased for this project. So let me show you again real quick what the project will actually be. So I'll have to figure out what magazine, here it is. This is from the Do-It-Yourself Winter 2019 magazine, which obviously came out in like January or something for it to be in 2019. So it's got kind of this awful shine off it. Let me see if that's a little better. Okay, so the wallpaper dresser, we needed a piece of furniture, which I showed you. We needed paint. We needed a tape measure, which I have, wallpaper, a cutting mat, which I have something similar to that, a straight edge, and a craft knife, which I have things I can use to do that. And then here are the steps we'll be taking. This is what their finished product looks like. So I'm going to use this as kind of a jumping off point. I am planning on following their same idea of painting the front, or excuse me, I'm going to paint the frame on mine and then the top of it as well. And also there's the inside cutout on my nightstand that I'm going to paint the inside of. And then for the wallpaper, I'm going to cover the drawer of mine and the sides. And I think that's everything I'm going to do on mine, and then obviously I'm going to replace our drawer pull that is currently on there. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you how the project goes. I will film it while I'm doing it. Those items won't be arriving to the stores near me for the next couple days, so it will be a few days from now when I film that, but I will see you soon. Hey guys, so I'm starting that project with this nightstand. So I cleaned it off. I took everything out of the drawer that was right here, and then I actually see some more stuff. Oh, well, I see an ollie. Excuse me, I'm trying to get back here. Take out this stuff too. This thing is a lot deeper than I always remember. So I emptied that out, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the feet off. And what I'm actually doing right now in the kitchen is I am Right now I'm actually working on taking this knob off because I know it's going to make it easier to put the wallpaper on this, and I'm also going to put on a different knob that I purchased. So I'm going to finish doing that. Okay, and that's what it looks like without the knob on. So that is all done. Now I'm going to go work on taking the feet off. So this is what the bottom of the nightstand looks like. I'm going to take these off because I was thinking about actually either painting these a different color, maybe like a nice silver, or I have some cool like rope, twine rope that I was gonna maybe wrap around these. I'm not sure yet, but I want to take these off because I am gonna paint the frame my blue color, so I don't want it to get on the feet, and I think it'll also just make it easier when I'm painting. Okay, so now this is what it looks like without the feet on and with no drawer in it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a Sharpie and I'm going to, I'm torn because I want to label the sides so I know what I'm doing, but maybe I'll just walk you through it real quick. On the sides, I'm going to do wallpaper. On the top, I'm going to do paint. The back, I'm going to paint the frame around, and I think also inside I'm going to paint. Then on the drawer I'm going to paint, I might paint the inside here, I might not, I'm not sure yet. I am going to put wallpaper on the bottom so it kind of acts like contact paper. This I think I will paint, and then this is going to have the wallpaper on it. Now I am thinking about painting the edge of this. It's got this little lip on it. I am thinking about painting this and then putting wallpaper on the flat part, which is kind of what the actual article shows them doing. Let me show you. Theirs is a little bit different because they have a totally different type of drawer, but they do have an edge around theirs where they painted and then they wallpapered the center, and I kind of like that look. So I might do that with this, but I still haven't decided yet. And then let me show you the rope I was thinking about wrapping around the feet. So this is the rope I was thinking about. Let me show you. So if I move everything, I was thinking about, I don't know how this is going to look at all. This is the first time I've even tried it. So that's kind of what I was thinking about doing, but doing the whole thing. I just thought it'd be a cute little change of appearance. I'm not sure yet. I might also maybe just buy some like maybe some like gray paint and just paint the feet that color instead. So I'm not sure, but we will see, and I will keep you up to date. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you the dresser / nightstand after I have painted it. It's not 100% done. My dad is actually coming today, and I'm hoping he'll be able to help me fix the contact paper because I couldn't get it to cut very well on the edges, so it looks kind of rough right now, but I'm going to show you what it looks like and kind of talk you through the process I did. And then obviously I'll have already shown you some of the footage of me actually doing it. I didn't film all of it just because, well, it took me a really long time and it was getting dark, so yeah. But yeah, here's what it looks like. So it's back in the living room here, and I'm already noticing that there's a bit of a scuff right here, which hopefully I can just touch up with some paint. But yeah, and then so let me show you the contact paper. You can see here it's not a perfect cut on the edges, so it's easy to just like pick at and peel off. So hopefully I'll be able to fix that. We'll probably have to put on a couple new pieces, which is fine. I have plenty left. And then in the drawer, I was gonna paint the sides, but it was a pretty waxy finish on the wood, so it wasn't working very well. However, it did start to dry pretty well, and so now it looks like this. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not too worried. It is inside the drawer. And then I still need to put contact paper on the bottom of the drawer to cover up all the paint and stuff on the edges. So I'm going to do that. I did paint the edge of the drawer, where the part that you see from the front, and I'm glad I did that. And then I painted the feet this light gray color, as well as the inside. I painted it the same light gray color. I added a new knob on it, so it kind of matched better than the black one. And then the sides have the contact paper on it as well. So yeah, that's what it looks like. All I did was I just painted a couple different coats. Of course, this could be covered with like a nice finish to keep it from scratching off, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I have lots of the paint left still, so if I ever had to touch it up, I can. And it's a Walmart bookshelf, nightstand, whatever, so it's not like it's this really nice piece of furniture. But yeah, so I did a couple coats. I think I did 2 full coats on the blue, and then I did at least 3 coats on the gray, just because it is pretty light. Okay, so I want to talk about the actual article that I got this from. So they did wallpaper. Wallpaper is just too expensive for me to use, so I bought contact paper. I obviously used the furniture. I had paint. I did 2 different colors of paint on mine. I didn't use a measuring tape. I used contact paper instead of the wallpaper. Sorry. I didn't use a cutting mat. I used a straight edge, and I didn't need a craft knife. So that's what I had of the materials. So for the steps, their step says make sure the surface that you plan to put the wallpaper on is smooth, and then paint the piece and allow it to fully dry. So I did that pretty much how they said. They said we would recommend painting about a month before installing the wallpaper. Okay. I didn't paint the pieces that had wallpaper / contact paper going on it. So I didn't really need to worry about that. Step 2 is to measure the surfaces to cut out the wallpaper. Mine, it wasn't really possible to do that except for the drawer, because the sides are slanted and they also have a weird cutout at the bottom, so I didn't do that. Instead, I just used my straight edge to cut it when it was on there. That's why it's not exactly perfect, but if it was all rectangular like theirs is, then I would have done that, but for mine that didn't really work out. Okay, step 3, cut out the panels using the straight edge. I didn't need that step. Step 4 is how to put the wallpaper on, so that's, you know, if you needed wallpaper, that's how you do it. Then they had some photos, so yeah. Overall, it was a fairly easy project. It wasn't anything very, you know, difficult to understand or do. It took me a while to do the paint because I had to get a layer on there to dry first so that the next layer would stick on there pretty well, because it was kind of a waxy finish on the wood. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really good. And yeah, I definitely recommend this little project. It was fun, it was easy, it didn't cost me too much. You know, it would have been a lot more expensive to go out and buy something that looked like this already than it did to just give my little, you know, Walmart nightstand a makeover. So yeah, if you like this video and want to see more like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you can watch all my new videos that come out. I'm trying to do at least 3 times a week right now. So look forward to my next video, and I will see you in it.